What is up, YouTube? We are going on a little mini adventure today. COVID and the cold, rainy weather is really making it hard to get into little towns and travel to explore the world. But yeah, today is a very gloomy day in Portland, and we're gonna jet on into the city to Salt and Straw to pick up some of their monthly flavors. Me. Ready? Action. Alright, we got some coffee for the day. Got some mocha. Not gonna tell you from where, because that does not matter. We also got the ice cream. 4 pints from Salt and Straw. We'll get to the flavors when we get back to the house. It's a surprise. They're all super weird and strange, so I'm excited for that. And we got Ben here, he's doing the filming, got his coffee, so we're off to the dispensary to get some final treats of the day. Cheers, mates. Alright, we made it back to the spot and we are going to dig into the Salt and Straw flavors. Pretty excited about these. There are some interesting blends of flavors. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's get to the looks. When we pop the lid open, we can see that it is a very nice mossy green, which you don't see a lot of in ice cream. So it's very unique. I like it. It's different. Gets you excited about trying the flavor. It's very dense and creamy feeling. So I like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it here. Interesting. A lot of the flavor I'm getting in this one, it tastes exactly like banana bread. So if you're into banana bread, you're gonna like this flavor. I don't get a lot of the avocado flavor. It's mostly the banana that's coming through, but it's good. It's interesting because it almost has a chocolatey element to it. It's not very rich either. It's definitely very balanced in terms of flavor. Maybe not so much with the avocado, but the banana is definitely something that tastes like a natural banana flavor, which is good, not that kind of candy banana flavor. So as I'm getting through the bite, I can kind of taste the avocado at the very end, but it's very light. It's different. Definitely not something you're going to find in the stores. Could I sit here and eat a full container of this? Probably not. It's one of the flavors that would be a secondary flavor you'd have to a more traditional kind of flavor, just to give yourself more of a variety. I definitely thought I was taking a risk with purchasing this one. So if you like banana bread, you should definitely go onto Salt and Straw's website and order a pint of the avocado and banana sorbet. They come in boxes and I believe they ship out all over. Also, if you like the color green, it's green. Alright, we got the second flavor here, and a few people I know in real life complained that I don't try enough mint chocolate chip flavors, so I went ahead and picked up Salt and Straw's mint flavor of the month, I believe, although I did not see this one on their list. I picked it up anyway. This one is Freckled Mint TCHO chocolate chip. When we first popped it open, it was speckled and dusted with a nice layer of chocolate chips. It looked really nice and appetizing. There was a lot evenly distributed throughout the body of the ice cream, which is always a good sign. So let's get into the taste and the consistency here. So the chocolate chips give it a nice texture. They are more spongy than they are crunchy, which I tend to prefer in my ice cream. With that being said, chocolate chips, with them being spongy, I prefer them to be in larger chunks, and these seem to be in smaller chunks, so I feel like I'm not getting as much as I want in my bite. Now, the mint flavor is pretty standard in my opinion. Tastes like any other kind of chocolate chip mint ice cream. It is creamy enough for me. It's dense, which is good. Nothing special in this one. It's good. It's safe if you like mint chocolate chip, but if you're looking for a more unique spin on it, this is not it. Alright, Ben's gonna try the chocolate chip mint, see what he thinks. Maybe he can give more of an unbiased opinion than I can, just because it's not my favorite kind of flavor. I thought it was pretty normal for a mint chocolate chip, but I wouldn't really know.
It tastes more like peppermint, not mint herb. Like it's not this like the herb mint, it's peppermint.
So Ben brings up a good point. It's more of a peppermint, you would say, flavor, kind of candy flavor. Those little candies that are, well, I guess candy canes basically.
Green. Pure vanilla. Sweetness. That's a 10.
Ben gives it an 8, which is, I think, fair. It's not bad. It's good. It's a strong flavor. It's not a unique spin on the flavor of mint chocolate chip, but it's pretty safe if you want to get something normal, which Salt and Straw is not known for. But let's move on to the third ice cream. The third flavor, here we got the peanut butter strawberry crumble. I had to get a peanut butter flavor because you all know me. But yeah, so when we popped the lid open, I noticed right away that it actually has real jam in the body of the ice cream. Super crazy. Yeah, Halo Top tried to do this with one of their keto flavors, and it ended up just being a frozen ball of jam inside the middle. But Salt and Straw, definitely a step up and not a chain kind of ice cream. Successfully inserted the jam into the ice cream, which is really cool. But yeah, I thought the look was different, albeit a little strange. But let's get into it here. Whoa, cool! It's peanut butter jelly ice cream! Holy cow! That was done. This is done very well. You want to try this? You should try this. The first thing I'm gonna say is it tastes exactly like a PB&J would taste. PB&J sandwich. Yeah, the body of the ice cream is just straight up peanut butter. There are small peanut butter chunks in here, and if you get them with the jelly, you get yourself a PB&J sandwich. Now, is this something that we could eat a whole pint of at once? Probably not. Again, I would say this is a lot richer of an ice cream than, say, the mint we just tried. Maybe not something you want to have a whole pint of. It is another one of those good secondary flavors to have with a more traditional ice cream. And this one is very unique. I've not come across anything like this before. I just bit into a large crumble, which I believe is a cookie in here. It doesn't seem like it has enough of those, but that was another element to this besides the jelly and the peanut butter. I would say this is a very good, unique flavor. But yeah, like I said, you don't want to have a lot at once. It would be one of the flavors that turned out to be a little too sweet. Probably, maybe one of its negatives. The peanut butter isn't as strong as some other peanut butter flavors, but I think that's good here. You don't want it to overpower the other elements. Possibly another negative is the jam in some areas is a little larger, and you don't want a full bite of jam, or else you're just having straight up sugar. Very interesting. I like it. Creativity is very good, and I think they hit it on the head. PB&J ice cream right here. Saw it here first on the pack. Definitely go order this one. And we will get to the fourth and final flavor. Okay, the fourth and final flavor is the chocolate hazelnut cookies and cream. This is definitely the most traditional kind of flavor that I got. And when we popped it open, it had a nice chocolatey body of ice cream. And it almost looks sort of like a Rocky Road style of ice cream. There were as marshmallow looking kind of things. Definitely some darker Oreo kind of cookies in here. They look quite delicious, so let's get into it. This one is good. It definitely has a homemade kind of cookie taste to it. There's a lot of things going on during the bite of the ice cream. I'm getting the darker, whatever the darker Oreo flavor is in here.
It almost reminds me of those coconut Girl Scout cookies.
The Samoas?
That's what it kind of reminds me of.
I can see that.
But the chocolate of the cookie is definitely a dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Not a milk chocolate. More of like a baker style chocolate flavor than like a milk chocolate. It's not that.
The body of the ice cream is the hazel chocolate flavor. And then you get these bits of cookies, these dark chocolate cookies in here throughout your bite. And then you quickly get a bite of the cookies and cream in here, and it brings it right back up through the flavor profile. So it's kind of all over the place, but it's in a good way. It's like a roller coaster ride, especially when you get big chunks of the dark chocolate in here. I think that's my favorite part. It gives it a nice texture, and they're big enough to where they crumble in your mouth. They're a little more spongy than they are hard. This one is good. So this is the more traditional flavor you would get, and you'd pair this with one of those more unique flavors. So yeah, if you like a lot going on in your ice cream, this is something you definitely want to pick up and try. Okay, there you have it, all four flavors of the monthly pints and Salt and Straw's monthly flavors have been tried. I think there was one that was sold out, so I picked up the mint one instead. But let's just quickly go over these. Alright, so I have these all in order of how I personally like them, from best to least. And with that being said, the least does not mean that it was not good, because all of these were very strong flavors. Very consistent all the way through, very well made ice cream. So I think the chocolate hazelnut cookies and cream was the best flavor. It was the most traditional, and I personally like a lot of things going on in my ice cream, a lot of different textures, a lot of different flavors throughout the bite. And this is one that I could probably eat a whole pint of. And then second, I really thought that the peanut butter and jam ice cream was something that I've never tried before, and I always wanted there to be a flavor of peanut butter and jelly as an ice cream. This definitely has been the closest it's ever come to that, and it actually tastes exactly like it. Albeit this is probably one that you wouldn't want to have much of at once. It could definitely be too sweet, and I definitely recommend you pick this one up if you're looking for a very unique kind of flavor. Then we get on to the avocado and banana sorbet. I do like banana bread, and maybe I'm cheating a little bit because I couldn't quite taste the avocado, so this could be the fourth flavor because it is missing the component that it says it has on it. Unfortunately, I'm not a very big mint fan, and the mint flavor really has to wow me if it's going to be up in the best. So I'm gonna give it third place to the avocado. It was definitely different, and I probably could eat more of this than the peanut butter and jelly, just because the flavor profile was more balanced. Aside from the banana bread flavor, I felt like it had a very neat kind of chocolatey flavor along with that. And then lastly, we have the mint, which Ben and I both thought was pretty standard and definitely didn't wow us in a very unique flavor, and that's sort of what I was looking for in the monthly flavors of Salt and Straw. But it was not bad. It was good if you liked mint chocolate chip. You definitely like this one. Now, if you're thinking, well, Salt and Straw does not have a store near me, you guys are in luck, because I would not pick a place that you guys could not actually try out. Salt and Straw will deliver these ice creams in the mail to you guys. If you go onto their website, you can actually get all of these ordered to you and try them out for yourself, which I recommend you do, because all of these are different kinds of ice creams and unique flavors. And on their site, they have a lot more flavors than just these 4. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I've got videos come out every week, and I'm taking everyone's suggestions for things that they want to see before they actually get them. And yeah, as always, stay tuned.